Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome to the latest episode. Today we are taking a second look at this 1958 Gibson GA5, which is really a cool little amplifier. It's the same exact circuit as a Tweed Fender Champ, although it comes at a little different price point. I paid about $500 for this amp, and a Tweed Champ is going to run you closer to $2,000 depending on the condition. So in the first video that I posted with this amp, didn't sound really that great. Everything is original and untouched on the amplifier, and so definitely some components were out of spec. So I had my amp guy go ahead and replace a couple capacitors and resistors. However, it still has the original Jensen speaker, as you will see, which it never really was designed to handle a lot of power. It's only an 8-inch speaker, and it might be rated at 10 to 20 watts. The good people at Warehouse Speakers sent me this really cool Alnico 8-inch speaker, and I'm super excited to go ahead and throw this in there, and we will test it out today. We also did update to a 3-prong here, as you can see. Nice long 3-prong cable, which is a must on these vintage amplifiers. I've been shocked many times before. So now that the amp is running smoothly, we can really push it to the extreme. And I must say that for me, the best mod to a vintage amplifier, really, you got to replace the speakers or have them reconed. If you want to get the most out of them, this is a good step. And thank you to Warehouse. So let's go ahead and pull the chassis and take a look, see what's going on, and then also replace that speaker and then let it rip. Here's the back plate, and then one of the original tubes that I pulled. It's a 12AX7, and it was just making all kinds of noise, so I went ahead and pulled that. Now we can get a good look at the chassis here. So we've got a couple vintage tubes in here, RCAs, and then a modern tongue saw that I went ahead and threw in there, 12AX7, original transformer and power transformer as well. Pulling out the chassis here. There we are. Of course, you always want to be careful with these guys. They carry voltage that can kill you. So I'll give you guys a close-up, but we do have the 2 original Bumblebee tone capacitors in there, which are highly desirable, and 1 volume pot. That's all you get. And then we've replaced some of the components that have gone bad and left what we could. Oof. Well, that's my first time seeing that. You always find surprises digging into these projects. Alright guys, we finally got this thing put back together, so we're going to check it out, see how it sounds. If you would, leave a comment, let me know your opinion on it. Stay tuned, because next week we will be opening up that butchered 69 and taking a look at the damage. So, alright, peace. I'll play some quick chords so you can kind of hear the tonality of it, but honestly, it does have a little bit of rattle going on, and I think that's probably due to the old tubes that are in there, but who knows? So here you go. Well, there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It does kind of have a little rattle, like I was saying, and then also the low end is not super tight. We're dealing with an 8-inch speaker and some old tubes and old capacitors and whatnot. So the low end can kind of get flubby, and then it goes into that whole tweed like. But, you know, if you're going for that, it does it very well, and it sounds like some of those old records that we love, kind of like, you know, sort of the Faces type vibe going on. So I kind of enjoyed that, something different. You guys leave me a comment and let me know. If you would like to support the channel, there's some ways down below, but really just like, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Follow me on my social media accounts. All of that really helps. And stay tuned next week, 69 Strat. We're going to take a look inside, all right? Peace. Love you all.